friends, so welcome to my channel. And here I am welcoming you to my new video, and this is Explain to Explore. And in this video I'm going to show you how to print the pattern just in front of you in the output screen. So by the way, before starting the video, I would like to wish you a very happy new year, and 2021 is going to be a rocking year for you, and this is going to be a very great and eventful year for you. So during this year, try to learn something new, something innovative, and change your life totally, completely. So thank you for being with me for the last few months, and I hope you will be enjoying this year in my channel. And so without wasting time, without wasting any further time, so I am going to explain how to print and how to design this pyramid, and how we are going to develop the logic for doing this or printing this pyramid. So first of all, try to understand the pyramid. So here you can see I have taken the height as input, that is 7. I have taken in the, which is in at the top of your screen. And as you can see, we have printed a ABA, A, C, A. So basically what is happening over here, we are printing everything in this row. That means we are printing A, B, C, B, A. In the next row, we are printing A, B, C, D, C, B, A. But we are omitting the values in between the first, middle, and the last one. In between first, middle, and the last one, whatever the characters are coming, whatever alphabets are coming, we are omitting those positions by putting some logic, some conditions. So how that can be done? So I will explain that one in detail. So let me show you, or let me explain the code part. So I have divided the code into two halves, or rather screen into two halves. The left side is the code, and in the right side I will explain the code in detail. Now let me show you, that is the height I have taken as input. And first of all, let me design the result. A, B, C, B, A, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, A, B, C, B, A, A, B, A, sorry, and A. So as you can see, in between there are few alphabets, or few values are available, but we have not printed those values. So we have to omit this one in the third row, this one, this one, this one, and this one in the fourth row, this one and this one in the fifth row, and so on. So basically I have taken this one. This pyramid is having height equals to 4. So whatever the height we are going to take, this is the height of the upper portion, not the lower portion. So only upper portion height will be taken as input, and the next part, that means lower portion, will be calculated depending upon the height we have taken as input. So now I am going to explain how this omission, that means how I can omit that, and how we can write down a code to omit the alphabets. What is the logic in behind? So logic is very simple. So I hope you have already checked and already covered the last section or last videos. So if you have not visited, or you have not checked those videos, please go to the go to my channel, and from the playlist you will be able to see the videos I have already uploaded related to patterns. So in this video I am going to explain the logic, how to omit the few sections of a particular pyramid or pattern. So I have already discussed, this is outer loop, this is inner loop. But what is the purpose of this loop? I will explain. Do not put any concentration, or do not put a little bit of concentration over this loop. just forget about this loop, just try to concentrate on this loop. So here, as you can see, I have already said that depending upon the value of outer loop, in the previous videos I have already explained in detail that how outer loop and inner loop are related with each other, how the value of outer loop is controlling the depth or label, and how the value or inner loop is controlling the row section, or each row and each elements of the row. I have already explained. So here I am telling that again, that I is the value of the outer loop, and depending upon that outer loop value get, or I am going to execute the inner loop. Now the main aim or main logic is over here. Just have a look. When j is equals to 1, when j is equals to 1, this one is j is equals to 1, here j is equals to 1, here j is equals to 1, here j is again equals to 1, here j is again equals to 1. So when j is equals to 1 or j is equals to I, that means this is j is equals to I, because this height number is depending upon the rather this one, this is j is equals to I, this is j is equals to I, this is j is equals to I, because as you can see this is row number 2, so I will become 2 over here. So this is means row number 2, and j will become j will become 2 over here, j will become 3 over here, because this is the I equals to 3, j will become 4 over here, so j is equals to I over here. So only print those values. So what about the next portion, that means this part, I will explain that one later on. Just try to understand and try to concentrate this part. So that means only this section, only this section. So according to the logic, this one will be printed, this one and this one will be printed, this one and this one will be printed. Only printed means 64 plus j. So what is the funda of 64 plus j? I will explain that one. Just try to understand, one alphabet will be printed, and otherwise space will be printed. So that means in either case, the space, so this will be replaced with space, this one and this one will be replaced with space. So how to print the right side or next part? So for that part we have a next section, that means j will start from j minus 2. So after coming out from that line, so as you can see, I am just putting the number 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. I am replacing everything with number. So as you can see this is the I is equals to 1 over here, I is equals to 2 over here, I is equals to 3 over here, I is equals to 4 over here. So as the condition is concerned, only the value at 1 and I, that means when j is equals to 1 and j is equals to I, only those values will be printed. This one and this one will be printed, this one and this one will be printed, this one and this one will be printed, and this one will be printed. Now what will be what about the next part? So as the value of I is equals to 2, so for this part the inner loop, that means this loop will come out. So this loop, let me show you, this loop will come out when j is become 3. In this part, when j will become 3, it will come out from the loop. So that means what is the next part? I have 1 left, so I have to print 1. So for that reason I have done j equals to j minus 2. I have subtracted 2 from the final value of j for that row. Just coming to the next row, I hope this is not properly clear. So when I will come to the next row, I hope it will be clear to you. So 3 is the last element of or 3 is the last value we have printed through the inner loop. Now when j has become 4, it has come out from the loop, this loop. It has come out from the loop when j has become 4, because you have already you can already you can check over here, that means j is running up to I, that means it will run up to 3, so it will come out from the loop when j will become 4. So now the remaining part is 2 and 1. So next I am going to start from 2 and 1. So for to get the next value, I am putting j is equals to j minus 2. So what will happen? Again j will become means j will be 2 will be deducted from the j, so j will become the next value after the middle portion value or middle position value, that means 2. So now how to omit and how to perform that omit operation? So that is done by j is equals to 1. When j is equals to 1, here j is again going to become 1, because we have started from 2 and we are decrementing in the next part. So that means we will enter into the 1, and when we will enter into 1 and when we will reach to 1, so this part will be printed, but 2 will not be printed, because the logic says j when j is equals to 1 and j is equals to j minus 2. So that means when j is equals to j minus 2. So what is the value of j minus 2? When j is equals to, suppose I have started from j is equals to, suppose 4. So 4 minus 2, so j has become 2. So 2 minus 2, that means 0. So when j has become 2 minus 2, that means 0. So it will start, when j has become 0, it will print that alphabet or the value, otherwise it won't print the alphabet. So that means other portion will be omitted. So I am printing the omitted version: 1 2 1 1 3 1 1 4 1. This is the upper portion. That means if the height is 4, this is the upper portion we will get as output. Now instead of 1, I have to print a. So how that can be performed? So suppose add 64 with that 1, so you will get 64 equals to plus 1 equals to 65, and that is the ASCII value of a. So replacing that one with a, so same, replacing that one with a, replacing that one with b, because 64 plus 2 will give you 66, that is the ASCII value of b. So b will be printed. This is a, this is a, this is c, because 64 plus 3 is 67. So this is a, this is a, this is d, and this is a. So how we are getting the alphabets? Because of this 64 plus j logic. And same logic will be given for the next part, that means the bottom part, and that bottom part and the remaining part is calculated in the same way, but the point is that the next part will be printed one lesser than the actual height. That means, as you can see, we are having height 4 over here, but the next part, but the bottom part is having only 3 height. Height is equals to 3, so that means it will run from from 3 to 1, because in the lower version or lower portion you can see it's decrementing. So that's why it's starting from 3 and running to 1. So that is the actual logic in behind printing of this pattern. Now coming to how these spaces can be incorporated within the parameter, within the pattern. The logic is that, okay, coming to that part, so logic is that, so before starting this loop or before printing a b, 1 a b, whatever the values we are going to print, we are going to give some spaces. So how these spaces are given? First of all, we are having I equals to 1. So j will this loop, rather this inner loop will put 19 space before printing the first a. So before printing this a, it will put 19a. I think we have given 2 space over here, so it will give you 38 spaces, because 2 spaces at each section, so it will give you 38 spaces. After that, when we will we will go to the next session, next iteration, it will give you means after completion of once it has been printed, it will print the remaining part of the pattern, that means a b a c a d a, everything will be printed. And then now after that the next, and in the next time the next iteration I will become 2, so it will give you 18 into 2, that means 36 spaces. So it will give you 36 spaces. So due to this reason, the next row is shifted to little bit towards the left side, but in the next half, for the next part of the upper triangle is same. That means it will give you 34 spaces, so it will be little more shifted to the left side. But for the next part we are putting space starting from the minimum to maximum. So that means if we are putting 5 spaces over here, or the other 10 spaces over here, we are going to put 12 spaces over here, then 14 spaces over here, and so on. So this logic is already given over here in this part. As you can see, j starting from 1, j is 20 minus I. Again, that I will be deducted from 20, and that actual number of times that inner loop will be iterated, that is controlled by the j equals to 1, j less than 20 minus I, that loop. So due to that loop and that structure, we are going to get the whole pattern, the whole pyramid. So I hope you have enjoyed that video, and if you have liked that video, do not fail, or do not forget to subscribe, share, and like my channel. If there is any kind of question, any query, any doubt, feel free to ask. And the whole code will be available in my website, and I will give you the website link as well as my email address, so for giving or for sending some queries and questions, whatever the doubts you are facing right now. And if you are not getting this pyramid properly, so you can try to check from this video, and after also you can ask me any questions you have regarding this video, or regarding this pattern. So thank you very much for watching my video. Stay healthy, stay happy, and be bindas. Do not forget to learn something new. Thank you very much.